Hi guys, it's James here from Optics Warehouse, your night vision and hunting specialist, and today I have some very exciting news. Finally, there is a product on the market that really fills that very affordable price gap in the night vision rear add-on market, and that is the unit I have to my right, and that is the BASE Optics NV90 rear add-on. Now, we're just going to have a quick look at the unit. Once we've had a look at the unit, what's inside the box, as you can probably see just to my left is a dummy stock which already has the collar on. I'm just going to quickly show you guys how it mounts on. Once that's mounted on, you'll then have a look at some footage of some rabbits and some foxes, and let us know what you think. As I say, this really does open up a space in the very affordable price range. So, without further ado, let's crack on. First thing you'll notice, very nicely well presented box. You can see it's nothing too big, nothing too outlandish. Nice colours on the outside of a black and gold. So we've already taken the seals off of this one. Let's say that comes off just like that. And then there you go. There you have it. First thing you see is the unit itself. Very nicely presented in this foam sort of pocket. Now usually inside you get the collar attached to it, but as I said, I've already got that attached to the rifle just to help with the purposes. So I'll just take that one out. As you can see there it is. Straight away, the first thing you can see on it is the length of it. So it already reduces the amount of eye relief that you're going to need to actually shoot with it, which is fantastic, because a big problem with rear add-on night vision is sometimes you have to cack your head back too much, or you don't get in the right position, and therefore it can affect the way you shoot. Working from the back, as I say, on the back you've got a nice little rubber ring there. I'll get back onto that in a minute because there's a nice surprise in the box. You've got your focus there that obviously focuses your image, so that helps with the side focus of the actual unit itself, of the actual day scope I should say, so therefore you can get your correct focus on what it is you're looking to shoot. 18650 battery, as it is with most night vision rear add-ons, that just slots in there. And what I really like about this unit is the simplicity of the menu. It is all there exactly as you need it to be. You've got your zoom up and your zoom down, starts on 2x zoom, goes through to 4x zoom, but you can take it down to 1x digital zoom as well. So you've got a vast range. So you'll see in the footage later on the difference between optical zoom, so obviously using the scope as it actually magnifies the image, and using the digital zoom on the actual product itself, on the actual BASE optics itself, to therefore increase and make it look like a first focal sort of setup. You've got your obviously day night mode, so that's obviously hold down the IR button, that goes to day mode, and then you've got your 3 settings for your night vision, so 1, 2 and 3 power settings. On and off button down the bottom, and then of course your menu system there. The big OK button, when you're just looking through the viewfinder, that is your camera and record. So yes, you can take pictures, and yes, you can take videos with that, not a problem at all. Talking of which, we go onto the side. Inside here, you've got your media cover. I say small little cover on the side there. Just take that one off. Off she comes, and there you go. So you've got your micro HDMI, micro USB if you wanted to transfer stuff across your computer, and of course your micro SD card slot in there. So that all slots in there quite nicely. As I say, that's quite a nice little cap there that goes on. I'll come more onto this in a second. This is the quick release for the actual for the collar. That's really good. I think compared to some of the units that are nearly twice the price, that's probably one of the best quick release systems on the market at the moment. And then on here you've got your reticle focus, so therefore you get a nice crisp image on the menu and a nice crisp reticle through your day scope. Onto the business end, you've got your illuminator. So as you can see here, a nice wide angle illuminator, and very easily just pull it out, and there you go to spot. So spot and flood works very well. A nice illuminator that goes well with the unit, but it makes it all a nice compact lightweight unit. So as I say, what we'll do now is just have a quick look what else is in the box, and I can just go through the product quickly. So I mentioned on the back you got a nice rubber eyepiece. If you actually twist it a little bit anti-clockwise, there is a dot and a small proud piece of plastic. I don't know if you can quite see it on the camera. If you line those up and twist them, that comes off like so. Why does that come off, you may ask? Well, if I put that one down, and then if I go into the box, take this top bit off, so let's take that off, and you get your instruction manual, always very handy. As I say, we'll just lift the bottom off, sorry guys, just a bit fiddly, lift the bottom of that, and then off you go, there you go. You've got all your bits and pieces in there. And one big plus about this unit is that you've got all the different collars inside there. So many different adapters. You don't need to mess around with electrical tape. It is all there, ready for you to use, which is a fantastic addition to this unit. You've then got an SD card, comes with it. You've even got a spare battery cap, which I think is a really nice touch. Micro USB lead, and then of course, as we talk about it, the rubber eye cap. Now that has got the same sort of connection that you've got on the back here, so you've got a female connection here and a male connection here, and all that does is once you just find it, so just line it up, and that does just twist on. It says, there you go, just line up, there you go, just twists on, and there you go, and very easy, quarter turn release, again, put it back on, just like that, and then therefore you can use it as you wanted to, let's say for a monocular, or if you just wanted to use it without, whatever you prefer. So that's the actual unit itself. Obviously, so the rubber ring comes on the back. That's what comes in the box. I'm just going to put the box away now that we've done a quick fire on the actual unit itself. I'm just going to very quickly show you how this actually goes onto your rifle setup. So I'm just going to put those bits there, put that one up to the side, and I'll put that one there. And there we go. Bring out the dummy stock of a scope and mount. Obviously, put it all on. Here's what I made earlier. And this is the collar that you get with the unit. And as you can see, I've got the rubber insert, so the plastic inserts, I should say, on the top and on the bottom that are then secured in using the two Allen keys on the side there. Now, this is probably one of the simplest quick release systems on the market at the moment. As I say, it's one of the most efficient ones as well, because if you just look at this, it's just such a nice positive response. Looking at the side of the unit, you will see 3 linear reducing circles. That points to where you need to line it up on the collar. It is that simple. And you look at the collar, and there you go. You got your little circle there. And all you do, you line them up. There you go. It's all lined up. And click. So you feel a bit of resistance. And then as you just click round, there you hear that. It's a nice positive click. I'll just slightly release that and show you the other side. So it would just go like that. But if you just watch, obviously I'm holding the scope, and you'll see the actual clip come out, and there you go, nice positive click. That isn't going anywhere now. That's held on there. That's solid as a rock. And there you go. Now you're ready to rock and roll, and up you go, ready to start shooting just like that. So guys, that is a quick fire on the actual unit itself. That is also how you mount it to the scope. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk you through some footage, just have a quick look. So we've got some rabbits and foxes on there. Let us know what you think, and so we'll come back and we'll just go through a bit more. So here you go, got a fox at 150 yards. Currently got his back turned away to me. As you actually see him walk off, he's got a bit of a gammy back leg, but this is with the onboard IR. Do bear in mind the price point. So for 150 yards, I say this is on IR power 1. If you just give it a second or two, you'll see it actually move up through the different IR powers up to IR power 3. I say he's just mooching around looking for a bit of food. There was the flick up to 2. So we'll just zoom in a bit. As you can really see the definition on his tail there, and you can actually see the black points on his ears. Of course, when he does look, his eyes do pop up, but he really is limping there actually. I didn't quite realise that when I was watching him. Let's say he's just having a quick little mooch around. There you go. To move to the left, you saw a little partridge take off them. Looking here, rabbit at 50 yards, right on the brow of a hill. Let's say sticks out like a sore thumb. That's what makes this rear rod arm perfect for airgun shooting. So just getting it in focus here, and there you go. Absolutely bang on. Eyes stick out. He's obviously aware that I'm there because he's got into his I'm getting ready to leave position. But there you go. You can see the shadows on the inside of his ears. You can just see the darkness on his nose as well. But obviously as you focus in, you are going to lose a bit of IR, which is what's happened there. Whoop, there you go, getting a bit twitchy. Just going up through the IRs there, just so we can see what's going. But as I say, you can quite clearly see that is a rabbit, and you would be happy to take a shot at this sort of distance with an air gun or a rimfire. But just notice the clarity on the unit itself. There you go, just zooming back out again, just to show you exactly what's going on here. But you see all the grass blades. This is actually in quite a long bit of grass. There's a bit of dew on the ground, which is why you can see a few sparkles. There we go, got another rabbit here. So this one's at 60 yards. He clocked onto me quite early, but again, look at the ears. You can see the darkness at the top of the ears, and his eyes stick out like a sore thumb. So the IR illuminator. And what I'm actually doing here, rather than magnifying the scope, is magnifying the actual unit up to 4 times. So that's why the reticle appears to have a first focal sort of setup. Another rabbit, 150 yards. This one's on nearly 20 times mag on the Citron that I was using. This one is completely unaware that I'm there. He's just munching about on a bit of grass, whatever's there. There's actually a gateway to the back there, so you can actually see the strutting post just behind, quite clear definition. But again, longer sort of meadow grass, eyes stick out, you can see the ears, top of the ears, you know exactly what that is. There'll be no trouble in identifying that as a rabbit at all. But there you go, just moving about on the sticks a bit. So guys, that was the footage. As you can see, obviously we saw a fox there to start off with, and then a couple of rabbits later on, obviously in different situations. I particularly like that one when I managed to see the rabbit at 50-60 yards just on the brow of the hill there, so you can really pick up the definition, see the black tips in the ears and the black tip on the nose. But guys, as I say, this is a Quickfire on the BASE NV90 rear add-on. This is a phenomenal piece of kit for the price. I'm not going to tell you the price, I'm going to let you find that surprise out for yourself, because you're going to be as amazed as I was. As I said, have a look at it on the website. Any questions, please don't hesitate to drop us a call or email us. All the details are below, as is the link to the product. But once again, I've been James, your night vision and hunting specialist, and this has been another video by Optics Warehouse.